go.
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? I'm going to wait till their backs are turned. I'm going to fucking have you.
Okay, some people are to understand.
I know when my colleagues tried to speak to you outside the front of the gate. You don't have to give me your name or anything like that. So it's just you and your colleague who have come downstairs.
My other father, he's
one other person is there.
Yeah.
Are they here? Are they alright?
I'm not sure where he's gone.
Okay, no worries. Obviously, I know a lot of the members from this group. They're very passionate about what they're protesting about.
My friend has seen them do.
Yeah. All we wanted to make sure is obviously if there's a difference of opinion, that's fine. We just don't want it to escalate into anything. Any violence.
What are you doing here for?
Independent journalist.
Just independent journalist. Right, okay. No issue with that, alright? Obviously people are allowed to be independent journalists and things like that. But obviously at the moment it's causing a bit of issue. Can you be independent journalist over that side?
I mean, there's people who are willing to talk to us, Sergeant. What's your number, sorry?
No, I get that. 633.
Which station are you based out of?
Cardiff Central.
Cardiff Central, you come a bit of a further. Fuck off.
Because, oh, that's nice language.
Well, you swear at me. So it's okay to
No, that gentleman swore at you, right?
Yeah.
And you swore back and you say you're a member of the press.
Why don't you go somewhere else? You've just been antagonistic.
I'm not just filming, that's all it is.
Go the other side of the street and film. You'll get a much better view from there. Go on.
Just filming, I don't see what your issue is.
You're antagonistic. You're wondering why you're getting abused.
I'm just filming, that's all it is. What's your hostility towards... Right, what is going on, everybody? This is TGA. So we're here at East Camp in St Athan, where there is meant to be a demonstration taking place in relation to the housing of 180 Afghan refugees who are part of the ACRS scheme, which is, they're checked, they're all checked. There's police parked in there, there's police down there. Police everywhere, man. There we are. There's loads of police down there.
Bro, they got CID on it. Bro, they got CID.
There's a car in the camp as well. So, nothing's emerged yet. Look at that. Oh my God. Is that MOD? That's I haven't seen one like that before. Oh, it's South Wales, I haven't seen one of those cars before. There we go. So there's the oh they've got the they've got the facial recognition vans as well. Over there, look. South Wales Police, Instinct Command Unit. So yeah, it's part of the, as I was saying, it's part of the ACRS scheme. Loads of police over there. Huh. Coming out already. Oh, he's got the thin blue line. Oh. I thought the demonstration's supposed to be starting at 11, isn't it? So
you come prepared.
Yeah.
Well. Chilly, I know very much, so I'm not prepared in it.
It's a bit today, isn't it?
I know, it's good.
Yeah, it's got this Hero 12, this one.
Alright, my brother does mountain biking.
Oh, they're pretty good.
It is, that's why I got 5 layers on.
I was down for St George's Day down in London as well, and Tommy Robinson was there. There was a lot of activity there. Police there tried to use Section 14, even though we're independent journalists, so... And that's for demonstration, Section 14 of the Public Order Act.
Yeah.
I don't know why they tried to use it on us though.
I can't comment, I wasn't there. So.
I know there was like 12 of us there, but still it's... As being independent
I've got no issues
journalists.
as long as everyone's just, nice to each other.
Exactly, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go stand with my officer.
Alright, no worries. Alright, take care. Right. the amount of activity at camp today. So yeah. So there's the facial recognition van over there. I saw that at the police event they had at the HQ in Bridgend. MOD I haven't seen though. Their police I haven't seen about. The MOD today. Don't know if they're still here.
Yeah. Sleep in the van. Fucking old.
5 to 11 and they're not here. maybe they just don't need to get the police down here really. Council are here as well.
There too. They're everywhere. Get them cabin, forget the cabin. Alright.
So this is where it's meant to be, but there's nothing taking place at the minute.
Shit. They work for the British Army, see, so they got a right to be resettled over here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's not like the Dinghy Rapids ones.
No, they're not dinghy divers. These lot. They've actually come in through proper means, background checked and everything like that.
You sure?
Yeah. They even asked the constables here if they know. Do you know about the asylum seekers who are supposed to be getting housed here? Well, I believe that they housed here now.
I can't say I know a great deal, no.
But
we don't actually know that much.
It's part of the ACRS scheme, isn't it? The ARAP scheme.
I honestly don't know, because like we don't cover this area. We haven't heard a great deal about.
There you go.
We don't know a great deal about that. Sorry.
Who's being housed or?
So I know it's part of a certain scheme where they are, and like this is the thing. I want to raise this because I'm an independent journalist. So I want to raise this to the public so they understand more about it. So rather than a lot of the asylum seekers where they come in, no documents, no papers or anything, these lot are all checked. They all have security checks, background checks, things like that on any criminal records or anything like that. So
they're linked with the British Army.
Yeah, they were.
They've been properly checked and everything. That's what I mean.
So if they're with the British Army, then of course.
But beyond that,
we don't know much more.
Don't know a great deal. Unfortunately, obviously immigration is outside of our area of expertise, is outside of our area of training, so we don't know all the little ins and outs about.
Probably better off asking the Home Office for that, about that one.
Probably.
Probably get a quicker response as well.
I did some research. Where did you sent from? Cardiff?
Yeah.
Well, from all over.
We're Cardiff unit.
Which station?
It's in the same policing area.
The main bit is Cardiff Bay, isn't it?
Cardiff Bay police station.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
South Wales.
The biggest one is the one with the custody.
It's a bright one. I know the custody suite there.
So this used to
But
be.
we're all Cardiff units, and obviously there's Swansea units and there's Bridgend units, and they just group each van together.
Oh, they brought them all down.
I don't know Swansea. I didn't recognise half of them, but I know that one's Cardiff and that's us.
Bridgend's not that far. I know some people are getting nicked around this area, get taken to Bridgend sometimes. So
Yeah.
not speaking from experience.
No judgment. You know what? No, that's absolutely
Well, there's
fine.
nothing happening here, is there?
No, well, yeah. The road's getting a little bit busier though, I think. So maybe they're finding somewhere to park.
But no,
Yeah,
these
maybe,
people are
maybe.
Afghan people that work with the British Army that are being repatriated because their lives are in danger back at home.
Yeah.
So if they went back to Afghanistan where the Taliban are, their lives would be in danger.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair enough, really. If that's the whole, if it's done properly, then that's fine. As long as they're coming through the proper channels, then they've got a right to be housed here.
Yeah.
Are you if you have any plans staying much longer to see if anyone turns up? Or
If anyone turns up.
We heard something down there, so we're going to hang around till something starts anyway.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
So we just walked down there. Well, I was just reminiscing about runway because I used to come here
I'll tell you what,
when I was younger. But,
this is the leaflet that I saw.
See? Yeah.
we're not seeing.
I can't.
We're always going to be close by. So we leave you to it because I'm getting cold.
We've got to keep going. We'll have to do star jumps soon.
Keep yourself moving, keep yourself warmed up.
Is this the escape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just quiet at the minute. There's just no one come down for it.
No one around.
Fun?
No.
No one around.
Apart
There are quite a few people for the counter up the road.
What's that? What's that to?
Fun?
The counter.
Yeah.
So being
I'm not all in the
against.
Fun?
I'm not all in the loop. Reef isn't in the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, because many of them are parked by my church.
All right. So what happened?
St Athan, the Methodist church up there. The gathering place.
Oh yeah. I thought you were in a church anymore.
Fun?
I thought you were in a church.
No, we are a church as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Accidental someone that still exists. Yeah, but a lot of in the week is largely, community.
Yeah, community stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't reopen that church around the corner.
Which one are you saying?
Continue on the road to where the bend is.
Yeah.
The one on the left. The one that's getting ruined by trees and stuff.
Well, by is that by Aston Martin?
20 grand.
Is that by Aston Martin? Is it that one?
Yeah.
Because I live in Barry, but I come down here pretty regularly.
That's what I think it is.
Road cruise. So you've got cameras, have you?
Yeah, independent journalists, so we come down here to cover the demonstration.
But nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, but as I say, the counter ones I've been chatting with up by the gathering place. But the plan is that as I understand it, that we're gathering here about 11ish.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And the last I heard is that the beautifully named patriotic alternative are coming about 12.
Right.
Oh, there you go, man.
That's going to be a big
The
one.
patriotic alternative are in support of the people being resettled.
No,
they're against it.
They're
against it. Patriotic alternative are
they
against
come
it.
out of, some of their leaders come out of the BNP.
Right, okay.
Mark Collett, worth a look on Wikipedia, for example. I think he actually got expelled at one point from the BNP for being too extreme.
What the heck's the BNP?
A British National Party, it's a far right group.
And they came out of the old National Front, which I think still does exist in a small form.
I think a lot of the time, in any form, politics, it's the far of any side is bad.
Yeah.
Really. So if you've got far right or far left, it's both could be bad. Like Antifa's a far left group, and they've caused a lot of disturbance, a lot of problems for people. So Antifa,
yeah. Around here, where?
Antifa's had a lot of demonstrations, Bristol, London,
Right.
but not so much this one.
Anti-FIFA.
Yeah, Antifa.
I gather that was a slight problem at Lantrison's.
Well, Antifa.
Something, I think some Bristol people came there.
Yeah, because it's a cause trouble.
Yeah, I mean, my main involvement is through someone who was involved in the Welsh cakes thing at what's it called further on, Lantwit.
Oh, Lantwit Major.
Yeah. And because we do see a certain amount of the Afghan people at our church.
So they are integrating into our society then.
Oh yes.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
That's all we could ask really.
Yeah, I mean, there's some who are the ones who we have a cafe open on Wednesdays, and we have certainly had some of them have turned up at that, and we've had some conversations, and I don't think it's been totally easy for them because culturally it's so different.
I can imagine,
than there. But there are some very capable people. I was chatting to a guy who was an accountant the other day from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's...
So they are getting quite productive, they're coming here and they're
yes.
supporting our society, that's what we want.
Getting them into employment is the first big issue. And for some, obviously, language is an issue, but those who were involved with the British forces, on the whole, are linguistically very capable. You know, if you're an interpreter, you have to be competent in more than one language, don't you? Really?
So they're going to be able to speak English, Arabic.
Yeah, I mean, some of them will come through. Some will find it difficult, I guess. You know, I think it's with every wave. And you know, there's undoubtedly a number who will make a real contribution.
That's brilliant.
To society, and I think it's important that we get enough structures where they're able to feel at home and to be able to gradually find their place, and you know, but also recognising diversity. You know, people are entitled to be themselves, but as society we also need to be able to listen and communicate with each other.
That's exactly the point, because the main concerns a lot of people have with asylum seekers coming to this country is that they don't understand our culture, they don't understand our customs, and they're not able to integrate into our society.
That's right.
Which is, if they're able to accept us and they're able to understand us as how our country works, how our culture works, and we're able to accept them as well.
That's right.
Then that's the meet in the middle. It's all it should be, really.
That's right. Yeah. You know, and hopefully that's how it will play out. You know.
Yeah, we're just independent covering
independent journalists.
Oh, right.
So,
What, you're a news journalist?
Independent journalists.
Yeah. Are you guys counter then, I take it? Yeah.
So when you said independent
You're the ones with the bad tattoos then? No.
Yes!
Yes!
Are you a fashion journalist like the NGO?
Oh no, they're not that.
No, we're not then.
Independent journalists.
With press cards.
Yeah, just
Let's
for
see
our
a press
news.
card then.
We don't carry press cards.
Well, you can't be a journalist then.
That's
Yeah,
always
you can. Everyone's a
No, you
journalist.
can't be a
Everyone's a journalist in this country.
No, even the pathetic Voice of Wales carry press cards.
You don't need a press card. You don't need a press card to be a journalist in this country.
They don't need a press card, but of course you don't. But you need a press card to prove that you are a journalist.
You don't have to prove anything. It's our right. It's
Well, people won't talk to you
expression.
then, would you? Because the whole point of being a journalist is you ask people questions and you have a conversation with people and you report. People won't answer your questions if you don't have a press card.
We're not required to have a press card.
No, you don't understand. Are you thick?
No, for you.
Sorry?
Are you? It's
No, I'm
freedom
not
of
thick
expression.
because you're not understanding. I just said you need a press card so that people will talk to you
People
and
still
trust
talk
you.
to me.
I
People still talk to me
don't
regardless.
need anybody to trust you because you have this, you have sunglasses on, you've got your hood up, you look like a fascist.
Thanks.
Are you a fascist?
No, absolutely not.
Are you to do with the, what they're called, patriotic alternative?
No.
You've got anything to do with it?
No, not at all.
So why
So
are
who
you
do you
here?
write for then?
So I'm reporting, that's why.
Go on then, ask questions.
I've just been talking to this gentleman here. Basically, I understand the plight of what's happening here. Basically, I believe it's part of a scheme. Whereas a lot of people's concern is with asylum seekers is they've not been checked. These people have been checked, and a lot of the time you've got people coming from countries where they can't adapt to our customs. These people have already British culture. They can't adapt to it.
What's British culture?
They can't understand the way things work in this country. They don't understand how things work in this
We live in a
society.
multicultural society.
Did you see the Camberwell riots with the Eritreans?
Sorry?
Did you see the Camberwell riots with the Eritreans? You didn't see that?
Never heard of it. Something made up by fascists.
It's not made up, it's all on video.
So you clearly are a fascist.
No,
Presumably.
I'm a middleman. I'm taking opinions from
Can't be
either
a
side.
middleman. You've just said, you talked about British culture, you've talked about
He goes around everywhere doing it.
I'm just talking to you. You talk about alien culture, all this thing about some refugees haven't been checked. That's fascist talk, mate. You're fascists. Piss off.
No, we're not fascists.
You are fascists. Well, why
Not as much.
do you talk like a fascist then?
I'm not a fascist.
You talk like one.
I'm just understanding points from both sides.
But you're not though. You've just said something that's quite extreme, which is a fascist.
I
thing to
disagree.
say.
I disagree that I don't think it's extreme at all.
Of course it's extreme. To talk in terms of, people not understanding British culture and to talk about people not being
think we need to
vetted and all
understand
the
each
rest of it.
other.
That's extreme talk.
I think we need to
You're a
understand each other.
fascist. Fuck off.
No.
Fuck off.
No.
Go on.
Independent
piss off. You're not
journalist,
wanted here. You're not wanted here. You're not wanted in Wales. You're not wanted anywhere.
That's what they are.
You're a Nazi. Fuck off.
I'm a Nazi, okay.
Fuck off. Go on.
Is that all you've got, is it?
You're a Nazi.
Okay. No, I'm not going nowhere.
The locals are here. Are you local? They don't support. The locals support them.
He is.
I'm local.
Kindness
He's
and
local.
I just came here to see what's going
I
on.
welcome these. I welcome these because they've supported the British forces.
Called you Nazi. I understand you're local.
I welcome these. I'm just here to support them.
Pulled you along.
He's just coming to film. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, he's not. He talked to
They've supported them, so I'm welcoming these because they've come here properly. That's why.
He talked about people being alien to British culture. He talked about people needing to be vetted to come here. I mean, it's talk of fascists.
What? If you go to a country, you have to have passport checks and everything like that. It's normal, isn't it?
So don't try and twist it now, mate.
Friends just said
Okay, then let's test you on your level of fascism. Then.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
This is good content. You should.
So where do you stand on Llanelli and the hotel that was going to be used for asylum seekers?
Well, I think it's down to, as a democratic society, it's down to the people to decide what they want to do.
And the vast majority of people in the UK support being a sanctuary and a decent place and a welcome. Wales has always been historic.
If the majority of the community wants to welcome them, then that's fair enough.
64% of the British population support refugees.
Yes.
So if a community wants to welcome them, then that's fair enough. That's down to them. That's democracy. That's how the society should be.
They do, apart from you.
I think the problem is we've got problems in terms of housing, etc. And this government isn't addressing that. So it's always the problem is this government, instead of bombing, spending money on Gaza, should be spending money on housing people, everybody, and then treating refugees respectfully, letting them come in properly, having enough staff in the border control so they can do that properly, so that they can process quickly. That's what we want.
So would you support some proper inclusive education for people entering to this country? Do you think that would be?
They want to be educated. The thing is, we've got very talented people coming into the country, so rather than not letting them work, we should be enabling them to work.
I get it.
Anti-racist,
That's what most of them do. Most of them don't even want to be here. They want to be home, but they can't.
Could it be beneficial for us to learn more about them and for them to learn more about us?
They want that.
That'd be brilliant, surely.
But rather than ostracise them, make them welcome. They've been through hell.
Of course, yeah, I can understand people from war-torn countries. We should be welcome, absolutely. But
who should we be welcoming then?
I mean, there are the concern with a lot of people is that there's people come in who don't genuinely need to. There are those ones.
Doesn't like refugees.
But they don't have enough people in.
That's what I'm saying. The problem is the government. Yeah, absolutely.
On this one,
he's a local chap that's been pulled along.
So I think that's what Labour want to do, is have more people, that's what the PCS union has been saying. Have enough people there to treat people respectfully.
Understand?
Not be horrible to them.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not here to do any of that. That's all.
What are you here?
Independent journalist.
You're a journalist before?
Myself, independent.
What's your name?
Sam.
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 So you don't want to give your name? Do you think we're not going to find out? Really? 2 minutes on the internet now? No. As you wish.
You alright, mate?
Name?
Good to see you. You want the
Raj.
There you go.
Why would I tell you my full name? I don't know you from Adam.
What's your name?
Who are you, police? Some of them are a bit. See, I was happy with her because she was willing to talk to me, but some of them, they're just straight away calling me a fascist and things like that. How you doing? Oh, Chief Inspector.
Yes, for my sins, yeah.
And Sergeant.
He was an example of lefties losing it.
I know. Proper lefty losing it. I mean, I'm happy when people are able to talk to me as a human being instead of people immediately going straight on playing the fascist card and things like that.
People don't like fascist and racist.
Who's calling me a fascist just because I'm here to report doesn't mean I'm a fascist.
Really?
We're just covering the event. We're not on any side.
Sorry, what did you say?
We're just merely covering the event. We're not.
Yeah, but who are you covering for? For who?
Independent. That's the point of it.
Then
Non-biased,
if you're independent,
non-biased point.
give us your details and we can read your story here.
I don't need to give you my details. Why would I give you? What, you want me to give you my name, date of birth, address? Who are you, do you think?
Well, if you're a journalist and you have no problem with telling us your name and
We just
whatever
did.
where you're writing to.
I refer you to the comment I made a few minutes ago.
He's giving you the walkie-talkie, but he doesn't want you.
No, he don't. He don't want it.
The thing is, they basically, right? They're not, there's no red light on.
Who wants to like 5 cents?
They're against.
They don't like us, and we're not even taking sides.
I know. But not just. They want to do
How you doing, okay?
I protest 3 months, so it's okay to
So I just want to get opinions of what do you think people, what do you think the people coming here? Do you think? I'm an independent journalist. Independent journalist. So I think it would be beneficial for everyone to understand, to try and support people into education and. Okay, don't want to talk to me now. After he starts spouting fascist. There's the sergeant and the inspector over there. Immediately calling me a fascist.
It's the start. Anyone else want to grab on to the other end? If he wasn't a religious Jew, he'd be Jewish faith.
There we go. So it's nice people just to talk, to understand their point really, and we're not here to take any sides, or we're just here to understand and to report, and hopefully for other people to understand the reasons. As I said.
Italian fascists, Nazis, killed 6 million Gypsies, disabled
I have to say this, years and years ago, if you were vulnerable...
No racism! No racism allowed!
This is the
tradition. Not a racist.
No racism allowed, yeah?
Not a racist,
So
don't
you
shut on
stand
my
in
ears,
that tradition, don't you?
Yeah,
the Nazi tradition. Yeah.
I know. I went to the
Auschwitz
Holocaust Memorial.
Which one did you go to in Paris?
No, the one in London. We went upstairs and it was quite horrifying. They had a big long cabin and full of shoes and belongings. You had to go in there actually. You had to, no photographs allowed.
No, right.
Put the bags in a locker. You had to be quiet.
You know, in France, in Paris, my family's name, I went there. I've never been to Auschwitz, although my family went there, I can't go. But we were in Paris, my dad, he was 96, he got the Legion of Honour, he came over here, was in the British Army.
Say it clear!
And I saw the name of his family on the wall, it was horrible. It's so like...
But yeah, when you saw the cabinet full of shoes.
So you're anti-Nazi.
Refugees are welcome
Absolutely. We don't agree with far right politics at all. Neither do we agree with the far left politics either.
Well, what do you feel about what's happening? What do you feel about what's happening to people?
I think it's not good. It's happening to the back of their home countries.
With the Afghans moving here, they've worked for the country, they've worked for the British Army, they've been translators, and their lives are in danger, and they should be resettled in this country.
And welcomed?
Oh, sure.
So what's your attitude towards patriotic? Right, so we're establishing something here. So what's your attitude towards patriotic alternative? I mean, they're a bunch of Nazis.
I believe they are too far extreme, to be honest. I would say from what I've heard, they are.
We do know that from previous experiences, like just on the way the
Right, well, we haven't had any experience with them, we don't know who they are.
Well, they're fascists.
They're all the same people,
We want freedom, freedom, all our faces.
Yeah.
this is the point. I think for both sides, I think education is a key point.
The education system in this country is crap. They don't teach people anything.
I think people need to, both sides need to understand each other, so we can get along really. Because otherwise, it's going to be.
So what do you mean both sides? I mean, I'm family of refugees, so obviously I think the way the government is handling it is ridiculous. There needs to be a safe passage. There needs to be safety, and people are so vulnerable, you know. So what do you think that? What do you think should
I
happen?
understand what you're saying. I mean, it just all
I'm thinking when they're brought here, there should be more of a scheme where they're put in some sort of education to learn languages, to help to get employment.
But you know, a lot of people who come here, by the fact that they've got the money or whatever way they are, and there's lots of people who could be working. You know, a lot of these people who come are doctors, nurses, they've got training. I mean, you go to any hospital. I don't know where you live. Do you live around here?
I live in South Wales.
Right. I was in Glangwilly Hospital. The surgeon was from Syria. My husband's surgeon was from Pakistan originally. You know, we could not exist in this country. The NHS is run by people.
We should press cards.
Run by people from all over. It's the system which is fueling this as well, because this could be an easy way.
So no cards,
no cards,
no press cards,
no cards, radios.
Radio,
yeah. No brain cells either.
Oh yes, we do.
So does that help the cause being insulting to people? Does it? Does that help the cause being insulting? Well, don't be insulting then. There's no need to be insulting to people.
Take your dark glasses off so you can see. You're not a journalist.
Yeah.
So you're not a journalist.
No need to be insulting, is there? There's no need to be insulting. There's people who are willing to have a conversation with me as a human being.
So why you've got body cam radios which are
I don't care.
obviously...
I'm speaking to people.
I mean, you're obviously not a journalist because you haven't asked anybody questions. You're not really interested.
You're obviously not journalists, so we'd rather you not talk to the people in this group.
I don't care. Why not? We have every right to it.
You're not welcome here.
You're not
It's a free country.
You're not welcome.
I thought you were all about inclusivity.
You are not welcome here.
You're all about inclusivity. I thought this is what this is about. Okay, so just because I can't present a press card, I'm a fascist.
You are not welcome here. 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 You are not welcome here.
This is what we get.
You are not
It doesn't help your cause at all, you know.
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here.
In front of the camera. This doesn't help your cause. Get that out of my face. Do not touch me with that, please. That would be assault. Do not touch me with that, please.
This is a typical example of lefties losing it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Far left and far right politics are both bad, thank you. Far left and far right, they're both problematic.
Lefties
They're both
losing
problematic.
it.
Both sides are problematic. We're independent.
Of course they are.
We're independent.
That's why they want.
Far left and far right politics are
So
bad.
who are you working for?
Independent, YouTube.
Who are you working for?
YouTube, independent.
Independent. So where can we see your stuff?
Off our street.
On YouTube.
Nazi scum. Off our street.
So what basis are you calling us
Off
Nazis?
our street.
What basis are you
Nazi
calling us
scum.
Nazis?
Off our street. Nazi scum. 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 Off our street.
What are you down here for?
Independent journalist.
Just independent journalists.
YouTube, yeah.
Right, okay. No issue with that, alright? Obviously people are allowed to be independent journalists and things like that. But obviously at the moment it's causing a bit of issue. Can you be independent journalists over that side?
I mean, there's people who are willing to talk to us, Sergeant. What's your number, sorry?
No, I get that. 633.
Which station are you based out of?
Cardiff Central.
Cardiff Central, you come a bit of a further.
Nazi scum. Off our street.
Sergeant, there's people here who are willing to talk to us. We're being perfectly reasonable. There's just some people who aren't being as reasonable. There's some people who aren't exactly as friendly, and we tried to tell them what we're doing.
Okay.
And they're still. We've not got any agenda or anything like that.
No allegiance to anything.
No,
just
not at all.
Why don't you show this police officer your press card?
We're not required to have a press card in this country. Sergeant knows that as well.
Sorry.
You know we're not required. independent. We're not required to have a press card in this country.
You haven't got press card, but you say you're from the press.
Yes,
You do.
We're not required to have one.
I would like to see it.
Okay. You don't need one.
We're not required to have one.
Fascist scum off our street! Nazi scum off our street!
Wikipedia.
So is that not a public order offence then, is it, Sergeant?
He's a decent guy.
Well, there you go.
There we go. We're not racist. We've not got any agenda.
So why are you filming then?
Because we're independent journalists. Why are you getting hostile with the camera
It's
for?
nothing to do with anything. Then you won't have any problem with telling us where you're writing for, who you're writing for.
So where do you publish your
where do you publish then?
YouTube.
YouTube, and what's your name on YouTube?
The Gwent Auditor.
Ah! Yes,
What auditor?
I've seen your videos.
Yeah, we've seen your
I've seen your
videos.
videos.
Okay, I'm staying,
I've
right?
seen your videos.
Right.
Do you mind not filming? We don't want to be
Yeah, I'll film. Tough. You're in a public place. You're in a public place.
In public.
You're in a public place.
You are in public. You've actually got a camera there. RFE.
Right, just make sure you don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's got a camera on
Don't
it.
touch it.
Filmed you against your will, would you be happy?
It's in
Yeah,
public.
in public.
Yeah, it's
Right, that's public order now.
people's faces because that's disrespectful. Filming people.
Well,
So ridiculous.
You can go into
Like I
a
can go
private.
film a park, but I don't go to people's faces and film them.
Yeah, we can. Well, you're in a public. Why would you come to a massive demonstration with loads of people then if you don't want to be filmed?
There's actually
Simple as.
CCTV filming you now.
You're in a public place.
Well, I can't
So
wait.
look, grass.
I can't wait to see their reaction when
Grass.
the real pro-fascists turn up.
Oh, I know. Fucking, we're just reporting because we've got cameras. It's hostility immediately. Touch me at one end, Rolf, for you. Got police liaison over there as well. I mean, surely they want publicity. Surely this is what they want, is publicity. Look at this.
Why is it stuck in your way? Move away from it.
Hostility. Publicity should be what people want. Yeah, they should want publicity. Yeah.
Film from over there.
Don't touch me.
I ain't touching you.
What is your problem?
Why don't you fuck off?
No, you fuck off.
Because
No, that's nice language.
Well, you swear at me.
You're
So it's
not
okay. It's not
No,
okay
that
for you,
gentleman
is it?
swore at you, right?
Yeah.
And you swore back, and you say you're a member of the press.
Why don't you go somewhere else? You're just being antagonistic.
I'm not just filming. That's all it is.
Go the other side
I'm
of the
just
street and
filming.
film. You'll get a much better view from there. Go
Just
on.
filming. I don't see what your issue is.
You're antagonistic. You're
I'm
wondering
just
why you're
filming.
getting abused.
I'm just filming. That's all it is. What's your hostility towards the camera? I don't understand.
Because we believe that you're not supportive of the protests here.
Journalists are independent. That's the point. We're in,
So you've got no personal views.
We've got no agenda.
I don't care about your agenda. What's your personal view?
I'll take opinions from either side. I'm non-biased.
You should be biased.
Well, journalists. What's the point of a journalist? Is non-biased.
But
Reporting
you
from
can
both
still be
sides.
humane. You can still be a person.
Did I say I was against people being housed? You know.
Don't come around here just waving your camera in people's faces,
We'll do
saying
that.
how independent you are.
Do not touch me.
We aren't.
Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away, you silly old thing.
Oh, yeah.
Drop you in.
That's your own fault, isn't it?
When refugees are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When refugees are under attack, what do we do?
So you've got a camera, you're against my camera. Yeah, I'll film it if that's what you want. That's fine if you want me to film it, yeah. Is that what you want me to film, is it? Is that what you want me to film? Okay, I've got it now. Oh, I've got it now. I've got it. Honestly. What's the problem, like? Right, that touches me. That touches me. Let's go on the other side of the street, mate. What is your problem, like? This is crazy. Right.
Don't touch his camera. He gets offended.
Don't touch it.
I'm not.
Well, it's assault if you touch it, actually.
No,
so.
I'm not. Do you see me? Look how far it is.
Well, why are you all trying to stop me from filming? I don't understand.
We'd like you to move away from our demonstration,
Why?
please.
Why? Do you not want coverage of it? Do you not want any media coverage, do you?
Thank you.
Why? Why? Surely you want publicity. Surely you want publicity. I don't understand. Surely you want publicity. Speak to the police then. Sorry? Sorry. Right, now you're getting in the principal's face now. You're getting in the police officer's face now. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but you're obstructing my activities.
Yeah.
I don't get it. If you want your voices to be heard, I'm getting it on the platform for you. Is that not what you want? Right, right, you just touched me with that now. Back off.
Stop the wind.
That's your final warning. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Refugees welcome, fascists go home! Go home! You're not welcome! Go home! Well, refugees are welcome, you need to go home, little lads!
Have you come a long way today to try and...
They're not local!
All this way to harass asylum
you're not local!
I'm from Wales.
Good, that's a start!
Yeah, that's a start.
Whereabouts?
Fascist scum off our streets!
South East.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
There's someone flag.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Filming them, yeah? Yeah. Not harassing refugees.
Fuck off. No. You're a fascist, you're not welcome here. Go.
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to wait till their backs are turned, I'm going to fucking have you.
Go on,
Oh, you're going to assault me, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
Did you hear that? He's just told me he's going to assault me.
There's no else
Wait till their backs are turned, he's going to have me.
You to make up some lies, don't
He
you?
just said he's going to assault me. So you just said him wait till their backs are turned, he's going to have me.
He's an old man. You're picking on an old man now.
He said he's going to assault me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He's been harassing refugees.
Cheerio! 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 Cheerio!
My face for that,
For
please.
the Nazis!
Nazi scum off our street! Nazi scum off our street! Go home, Nazi scum! Go home, Nazi scum!
Go on, it's best to leave. Go on, be back.
Go home, Nazi scum! Go home, Nazi scum! Go home, Nazi scum! Go home, Nazi scum!
Where's your press pass? You haven't got
don't
one.
need a press pass.
Nazi
You're
scum.
not a journalist.
Report, I exercise my rights. Same as you.
You've had your rights, no bother.
Refugees are welcome here!
That's not how it works, mate.
It is.
Can I'll tell you to bug off, then you go.
Time to go home. I don't think they're coming.
Guys,
I don't think
what do you
they're
mean, my
coming.
guys? I'm not with patriotic alternative.
There's a little voice of Wales buddies.
I'm not part of that. I'm not part of that.
Oh, poor Dad, you gotta feel sorry. Have a bit of pity. Have a bit of pity.
I'm actually from England, so I'm an incomer. I'm an incomer. I've been, what would you call a migrant? I've been a migrant.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's brilliant. We give a Welsh welcome.
I was born in Wimbledon.
actually. People have accepted me. Refugees are welcome here. We're very welcoming. They did for the Italians in the war. We've done for every community.
We're good, shame you're not as welcoming to us.
Who are the
because you're racist.
What's your basis for that?
You're very racist.
I'm very racist, okay. Because I exercise my rights, I'm very racist, okay.
Well, apparently, the ones that are being watched as terrorists by the police, they're called patriotic alternative, but they've been too scared to come. They're on the police watch list.
We're nothing to do with them.
Yeah, that's a start. If you ask, you're condemning them. You're condemning them. That's good. That's good. You're condemning them. Thank you for that. That's really good.
I just wanted to clarify
Refugees are welcome.
So what? You must be linked to something. That's good. That's good. And you welcome refugees.
Yes, in this case, yes.
Refugees are welcome.
That's all I wanted to hear. That's well done. Thank you.
Refugees are welcome.
Join them.
Absolutely not, no.
No, we're nothing to
There's
do
no
with
reason
them.
with some people, Rog. Don't speak to them.
No, we can't reason with you at all. Oh, no.
So we've got them to welcome refugees. We've got them to support us. Hooray!
A good journalist ask questions. So don't just stand there.
So what are you doing?
Oh, we're independent journalists. We're just covering a story.
What are you trying to cover? What information are you trying to get?
That's what I do. So we cover lots of events.
Why would you do that?
Oh no, we like to speak to people, understand whether they're being safe, they're being fed, they're being treated well. And that's
But if your videos are harassing people, that's not really.
It's not harassment. This is what some people think who don't understand public photography and Article 10 and things like that.
Right.
We actually spoke to he's from an Iranian migrant actually, who was and he used to be in the media in his own country, and he was forced out. He was threatened with being killed.
What's your attitude on Voice of Wales, please? Can you tell us that?
I don't support it.
Good. Please just condemn Voice of Wales. Hooray! Another good thing. We're winning. Still not acceptable. No.
No, don't harass them. We try and get their opinions, understand them. We like to understand they're being treated well, they're being welcome. We like to speak to them.
If that's the case, when you came to us and you was like, I'm independent, I'm a journalist, you refused to show us your card.
I don't need to show a press card. What's your problem?
Well, you're here with us.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you can't harass asylum seekers and then come here for us and say, I'm an independent journalist.
I'm an independent journalist. I don't harass anyone. That's the point. Some people are willing to talk, some people are willing to understand.
I know when my colleagues tried to speak to you outside the front of the gate. You don't have to give me your name or anything like that. So it's just you and your colleague who have come downstairs.
One
other person is there. Are they here? Are they alright?
I'm not sure where he's gone.
Okay, no worries. Obviously, I know a lot of the members from this group. They're very passionate about what they're protesting about.
My friend has seen them do
All we want to make sure is obviously if there's a difference of opinion, that's fine. We just don't want it to escalate into anything.
I'm trying to be non-biased, take no sides with anything. That's what I try telling people. I'm not against anyone being housed or anything like that. So that's all.
You understand that, like I said, if there's videos of when you've been ordered in at different events, and obviously you've been seen to be doing certain things, that's going to potentially aggravate this group, isn't it? So do you understand? So I'm not.
We've seen your videos.
Yeah, 2 seconds, lovely. Sorry, I'm not siding with them, and I'm not siding. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what you'll be doing. And to be honest, if you're an auditor and that's your job, then that's up to you. But you need to understand where you are here at the minute. Obviously, these are a group of people who are passionate about the conflict going on in Palestine. They're doing regular sort of protests in Cardiff and Swansea.
Of course, I spoke to.
And obviously, if there's videos of you then potentially, obviously speaking with asylum seekers, they might take that a different way. So just for your awareness, that's sort of where you are today. Do you understand what I'm
saying?
saying?
In the Palestine demonstration were actually welcoming them. They were more than
I can see you've spoken with a few of the people here as well.
I mean, so that's how it should be.
Equal rights and opportunities for everyone.
So
and
do I.
all asylum seekers are welcome here in Wales.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Follow and ask people to voice their opinions, and that's it. I'm not here to aggravate anyone or anything like that, Constable. So it's good, Constable, isn't it? Not sergeant,
yeah, I'm Constable, definitely, mate. I got no ambition to be a sergeant, mate. I'm a Constable.
No, you don't want to work your way up the ranks, do you?
Oh, bad, not for me.
Fair enough.
We've met the superintendent of Gwent Police.
Who's that?
Carl Williams.
Not that I know a lot.
Carl Williams.
Carl Williams, yeah.
Chief Super, wasn't he?
Chief Superintendent.
Chief Superintendent Carl Williams.
He's going to give us a tour of the Gwent Police HQ.
Oh, right, okay. Where do you normally do like your orders in practice? Is it sort of all over South Wales, or?
I've been all over the country.
All over
the world.
You're not like Are you from South Wales, or you travelled then to get down
I'm
there?
from here.
You're from South Wales, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
Monmouthshire.
Monmouthshire. Oh, there we are. It's not too far, then.
Slightly different force area, but Gwent Police. But as I say, which station are you based out of anyway?
Well, because I'm doing public order duties today, I'm based up in the valleys, I am, so
right.
I get deployed sort of everywhere doing this role I'm doing today, so...
Fair enough, yeah, police liaison anyway.
Yeah.
It's gone cold out here now, hasn't it?
I wish I bought my hat.
I know, I got this coat on and I took my hood down. I was trying to put them in easy, I even took my glasses off. I don't see...
My name is Cherie and I represent the Palestinian Solidarity Campaign in Barry, working closely with other Palestinian Solidarity campaigns.
That lady was okay over there, there's been a few of them alright. When it's talked to me, and that Afghan gentleman over there, he was...
The Dobby one's okay. She keeps coming up to me, saying, where's your pass? I say, I'll refer you to the comment I gave a few moments ago. Which is, we haven't got one.
I even shook his hand and said Salam Alaikum, which is love to all it is. Peace to all. That's what Salam Alaikum means. How can I be a racist if I'm shaking
I don't know. They
a Muslim man's hand and saying Salam Alaikum?
They misconstrued why we're here, sir. So, when they meet the counter-protesters,
exactly,
wherever they are,
it's cold. The gloves on. Got gloves in there, look. Where's Reese gotten to anyway?
The what?
Reese. He took his radio off, didn't he?
Reese, where are you? Where's his... He's on the radio.
He took it off, I think.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
So let's say it loud and let's say it clear.
Reese, where are you?
Loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Got people from the unions as well.
Refugees are welcome here.
Alright. Alright,
Refugees are welcome here.
We know your side, we've seen it.
Right, we've seen it enough times now, yeah, we've seen it now, yeah. Oh, we've seen it now, but...
We've seen it.
We've seen it now, but... Alright. We've seen it, but... Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen it, yeah. Yeah, we've seen it, yeah.
Loving it.
We've seen that one, yeah. We've seen that one.
Sticking up for hours.
Yeah, we've seen it, yeah, I've read it. It's going on my video, it is. Yeah.
Fascists in the street. Because when COVID came in, it seems like they all went on furlough and went into hiding for a very long time.
I'm ready.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here.
Yes, we've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Refugees are
This guy's being aggravated with me.
Maybe work. Just step round to our side. Because every time you film it,
Yeah, we'll try and get over there to film it.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah, we're not actually involved.
I never saw myself becoming refugee, never like
No, stop him from obstructing us now.
We're just standing out one side, just getting a bit area then.
We've had a word with a few of the protesters and they understand it. They've misconstrued it.
I totally understand that. I
And
really do.
we're just
But obviously
coming
these
back on
protests. How's it going?
What's happening? How are you? You okay?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we've said hello to him.
Yeah, look,
Assalamu
if you
alaikum.
if you're a journalist, then do the journalism, innit? But if you're just standing around taking photos of people, we don't like that. If you want to ask questions, you want to engage, by all means, there are people here that are willing to engage with you. But if you're just here to take some, you know, photos and then upload a funny video later on, you know,
it's not a funny video. We just
a funny video. It's a serious matter.
No, I know it's a serious matter.
Yeah.
By all means, gents, if you want to film it, and I'm sure they're more than happy for you to film it, more than happy for you to film what they're saying, because that spreads the message further for them. But obviously, basically what they're trying to say is, maybe if you're filming it for other purposes, standing out to one side, if you want to film it, by all means do so.
But obviously not. It's only because there's a previous video.
You're obstructing us at the moment.
There's a previous video where the interaction with the Syrian lady wasn't really a very nice one.
Fair enough.
So that's why we're a bit sceptical.
No, I
understand.
understand.
If you want to film like questioning
Friends
people,
the hotel in London, we were very friendly with him actually.
they didn't feel like that. The Syrian lady especially didn't feel like that. You understand? So it's just about mutual respect, innit? Like, we don't mind you filming and stuff, but if the intention is to portray it in a bad light,
not at all.
You know, that's not a nice thing. If you
Not
want
at
to
all.
ask people genuinely why you're here, what we think about what's going on, then you know we can work on that.
Absolutely.
But if you're just going to stand around, you know, and just get like little shots.
As I say, I know we're supposed to be non-biased, but at this point, I'm more than welcoming of these people. They've assisted our armed forces, and they should be welcomed into this country.
Well done. Nice one.
Happy for them to stay here? No problem. All right, thank
Can you repeat that?
They've assisted our armed forces, and they should be welcomed into this country.
Amazing.
Wow. Amazing. Never thought to hear that.
Well, she finally got the message.
She's finally got the message,
So what we have to do as trade unionists, we have to unite to fight against those people who do it. You know, it's not all coming from the far right, is it? The racism that we are seeing is coming from the top of society. It's coming from the conservatives, and they're going to play such a dirty, racist election that we've got to be on our lookout from now, and we've got to kick racism out of this election. So let's make sure that we're not just turning up to these things,
I've got some in the car.
but we're also taking that fight against
We will step out a minute because I need to try and find Reece anyway.
Yeah, where is he? I've radioed him.
Here we are.
We'll step out because I need to change the battery anyway on the GoPro. Alright. Yeah. So we'll film from over here, Rod. We'll film from over here. We'll film from over here because it seems to be aggravating them guys over there, so.
Where is Reece?
and they're going to cancel all the immigration into the hotels.
Reece, where are you?
The Labour Party,
It's good the hotels are poor conditions anyway, from what that gentleman told us. The hotels haven't been beneficial at the moment anyway. Didn't that, remember what that gentleman said, that the...
Why is he giving you the radio back? Has he gone on an urbex or something on his own?
I don't know, maybe.
Whenever refugees turn up to our locality, if they're put in a local hotel, we don't say, okay, they've got legitimate concerns.
There's more police coming through.
Welcome here. We keep that line, we've always kept that line. We never go along with any argument that says the refugees should not be welcome.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Illegal observers.
Refugees are welcome here!
I think we're better off being a distance away when it does come here, because things might kick off. I think we're better off being across the road when that does happen.
Over there, you mean?
Yeah, if we hear the counter protest coming, we'll go across the road. Because then things are going to kick off.
Why is he giving you the radio back? Has he gone on an urbex or something on his own?
I don't know, maybe.
Whenever refugees turn up to our locality, if they're put in a local hotel, we don't say, okay, we've got legitimate concerns.
There's more police coming through.
Welcome here. We keep that line, we've always kept that line.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Illegal observers.
Refugees are welcome here.
There's Greece.
Oh, there you are. And understand their reasons, yeah. Speak to them, understand how they...
Your radio's still on, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's still on. Well, that's the only point. We just want to speak to refugees and understand their journey and things like that. I don't see why people get so hostile about that, to be honest.
Why has that one got a mask on? I thought you weren't allowed masks at protests.
It's only if they got a Section 60 in place.
What does that mean?
It's where they can ask people to remove their face coverings to establish their identity. Section 60.
Why don't they want their identity?
Yeah, they were saying about me with the glasses and the hood, yet they're covering their faces right up.
That's a counter-protester then.
No, it's part of it. Well, semi-part of it. I think they might be... Excuse me, sorry, Constable. You know, they were saying about us wearing dark glasses and things. What about those wearing dark glasses and masks and everything like that?
Who said to you about wearing
some of the people in the demonstration and everything. Do you know if there's a Section 60 in place or anything like that at the moment? Oh, 2 seconds, sorry. Sorry. Oh, it's alright. I won't answer that one. It's only if there's a Section 60 in place, as far as I'm aware.
Like my colleagues have told you, we're here to make sure it's a peaceful protest, okay, and prevent a breach of the peace. That's why we're here, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what people have said to you. I've just come along now, and that's what I'll tell you. Okay, guys.
Okay, no worries.
Are they misconstrued?
Like I said to you boys, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I'm here to make sure everything stays peaceful as it has been, and hopefully it continues that way. Okay, guys.
Hopefully. Okay, no problem.
There's Greece. Yeah, you boys.
They're following us now.
We're just covering it, Reese.
It's not with the fucking asshole.
What?
It's not with the fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's interesting. But when people think you're a racist, I know you're not. There's a bit different.
I know.
Right.
I know you know. But they don't. They misconstrued us.
Oh, we tried talking to them as well.
Nothing against them, but they think you're a racist. I wouldn't.
Not all of them do. We spoke to some decent people in the demonstration there as well. Uh-oh.
The one woman said we were counter-protesters. I said we're not.
I think the counter-protesters turning up, are they?
We don't know. They haven't told us anything over the radio.
If there is, I think we're better off staying a distance away if there is, because things might kick off.
They thought we were counter-protesters.
Yeah, they were trying to say we're part of Patriotic Alternative. I'd already said we're not. We're independent. So I don't see what the whole grief is with cameras when you're filming something like this.
At the end of the day, human beings are human beings, and you know, regardless of laws and rules and everything like that, human beings are human beings. There's like a little bit of that animalistic nature in everyone. I think it's sometimes they get to a boiling point and people just act out, don't they? I think that's everyone. Everyone has a boiling point. Everyone has issues sometimes.
You're passionate about something.
Yeah. You know, no one's perfect and stuff happens. But it's just about managing it.
Well, one was really gobby and she had a megaphone in my face.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then she was getting funny with the camera, but then she was filming me, so it's not any logic in that, really, is it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's worth a hassle.
I don't care. Everyone's in a public place. We can all film.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've all got a right to do it.
You're right. Yeah.
it's when if they start touching me with things, then that's a different matter.
Yeah,
but
it is, yeah. I mean, it's the same with them. They'd be passionate about, you know, when they want to film and stuff like that. They'd be passionate about that. It's just that, like I said, naturally humans, when they band together as groups, and people band together as groups, they don't like other groups. And rules, laws, all that kind of stuff goes out the window. It's like, well, I'm passionate about this, and that's all I know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
There's loads of studies and stuff like that, I'm sure. You know, yeah, I think it's just human nature sometimes. I think that's why things like security, police, militaries, that's why they exist, don't they? Otherwise, if everyone was just listen to everything,
I'll say that I've had security grabbing me and trying to rape me and things like that. So
it's a catch-22. I mean, the main thing is, like, although, you know, there's lots of rights for people to do a lot of things, I think sometimes people have got like a responsibility not to abuse those rights at the same time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, for example, you know, of course, you know, they can walk around, they can do this, they can do that. Sometimes getting in someone's face within their personal space, just because you can do it, doesn't mean you should. Like, you know, I was there, I can see that. And it's
technically,
nice
Section 5, threatening or abusive words or behaviour. So.
But what I mean, like, you know, with the intent to just block someone from filming or something like that.
Well, they were swearing at me. They were showing gestures to me and things like that. They were. So
I didn't hear that. So my apologies. But what I mean, I'm just sort of trying to go through examples. So you know, say for example, she was filming, and I'm making it my job just to be awkward and stand in front of her. Nothing to say that I'm wrong in doing that. But then, you know, just because I can do that doesn't mean I should.
I mean, the Gobby one over there, she was causing alarm, harassment and distress.
Well, she was telling me to F off through a megaphone. I'm surprised you didn't hear that, but...
I don't know, maybe because
I've got it on camera.
It was directed at me as well, so...
She was
directed at someone, that is Section 5 public order, though.
The best thing to do, so if there's an offence, we can investigate it. Best thing to do is to report it via 101 or report it via the online tool. Because I appreciate, if offences do get committed, we need to be robust and we need to deal with them.
She did commit an offence, but I'm not going to report it.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be now, it could be at any stage, you know what I mean? But sometimes, from our point of view, if things aren't going to go, you know, completely combust, sometimes it's better to leave it lie, wait until they dissipate and we can deal with it one-on-one. Because could you imagine if we try and arrest someone in that crowd? It's going to just explode. And, do you know what I mean? And then rather than dealing with one person, we're dealing with 30.
And then
you know what I mean?
Your army then.
Yeah. But yeah, they're not all there to argue and cause trouble. But there are some of them who are. That's the problem. So.
And that's in any walks of life. Do you know what I mean? Military, you even get it in the military and the police. People in MPs, you know, you get bad people in every walk of life. In protests, there are people who are bad in there. Yeah. So it's just about managing it.
I just don't understand why the sort of the more pro migrant protests, things like that, demonstrations seem to be a bit more sensitive. Because I was filming the St George's Day celebrations and demonstrations in London, and the people who are involved in the demonstrations there didn't start on me or anything like that. So
yeah, different demographic, isn't it? You know. People who are fans of the sorry, excuse me, the St George's Day stuff. Different demographic.
Bit of miscommunication. Once they knew you were who you were, they tended to back off a little bit then, didn't they?
Yeah, some of them did. There were still others who were trying to get into my face.
Yeah, I think she was probably the antagonist.
She was very antagonist.
I think, you know, the rest of them were okay, and they tend to not, you know.
Well, the older gentleman to the left of me there, and then.
Yeah, I think it all spurred from her. But, personal opinion. I mean, I didn't see the whole thing, but I think it seemed like her that she was saying stuff, and everyone was like, "Oh, that must be true," and everyone else.
That's what I mean. I think it's a minority of them who were really trying to cause problems. But
I don't. I've never worked here before.
No, but you would have seen her in the crowd with the megaphone.
Yeah. I've seen her. Yeah, I've seen her.
You know, this is kind of why we moved back a bit, because we don't.
Yeah, it's probably best just to film from a bit of a distance. Let them do their thing, and then.
Because why do you think I backed up? Because if anyone hits you and all that,
well, that's not.
What am I going to do? Right?
Well,
there's plenty of you around anyway. So
they're all brilliant because that's, you know, best evidence, isn't it?
Yeah, but you ain't going to stand there unless someone abuse you and hit you. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
I went on no one's
filming it. Doesn't matter.
Plenty of police about to take action.
Best evidence.
Absolute best evidence. That's supposed to say I had a shit. I thought I'll get my fucking bike because I'm not fucking sitting here.
Well, I don't know why they immediately went on calling us fascists and racists. We didn't even say anything. We just. We're just there documenting.
If anything goes on,
You've done well. You tried to explain yourself. I just think some of them didn't want to listen, did they?
You're not going to get hit,
You've done well to explain yourself.
These are
And
lonely
to be fair, I've got some of them. It's on camera as well that were willing to talk to me, willing to tell me
of course,
their opinions, their thoughts, and that's brilliant. That's all I want. So
I don't know what you guys want. Me personally, police me, don't get on, right? But you, I don't know what you want. And then you get abused for it. And then you guys get abused for it. And then you guys get abused for them in the process. So it's not needed, is it?
well,
Alright guys,
well, you're a police liaison. That's your duty, isn't it, Sergeant? You're not police liaison though. You don't usually deal with. Do you usually deal with demonstrations that often?
Yeah, yeah. It's mostly like events and stuff.
You've been drafted in from Cardiff then, have you?
Yeah.
Cardiff Central, Cardiff Bay.
I work in Ely usually.
Ely.
Yeah, I work in Ely.
That station's a bit of a mess.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Station's a bit of a mess.
No.
Sorry to say.
I did a lot of desk pushing.
Yeah.
I was in Cardiff Bay.
I think it needs a tidy up. There's all rubbish all over it.
I've only recently left Cardiff
No,
Bay.
it's not just that. It looks a bit.
The offices.
It looks dirty and it looks like there's rubbish all. Yeah, it looks really run down. Could do with a bit of a fresh lick of paint at least. Yeah, that's it.
I'm back on response now. I've only been there for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I thought I'd have this weekend off. And then
then you
little email comes through. By the way, your weekend's gone. Off you go to a protest.
A bit of overtime.
Bit of overtime at some time, you know.
Put me off working for the police having all that.
I told you boys,
drop of a hat.
To make your journey worth it, because you do the exploring as well, go and explore the empty pub down the road. These are all business, they won't get a call out either.
Yeah, they won't go down pulling the burglary card out.
You don't get the antagonist then either. I'll come with you. I got nothing better else to do. It's open, it's wide open, the owner don't give a fuck about it. As you know, it's civil matter. Go and get the cameras in
It's
there.
empty from what you told me.
No, it's not. It's got
Interesting.
everything in there. The bar taps are still in there, everything.
Are they?
It's interesting.
I thought you said there was people going in there pinching them.
Oh, there's these strip open, nicking the roof. These boys, these guys never got called on it. I don't know how they're not going to see a guy nicking all the tiles off the roof.
Say that, could do with using the toilet now as well after that coffee I had earlier.
All these guys. Where's the Lantwill lot? They ain't here today, are they?
Who's Lantwill?
The police, Lantwill.
There's only 2 in there.
Huh?
There's only 2 down there.
No,
there's
Jamie, Stu.
I know them, yeah.
The other guy, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like
They're
them?
quite old, aren't they? Yeah.
What do you
Oh,
think of
the old fella down there.
I've worked with
I
him
met
a lot.
Think he knows.
Is he alright?
Alright,
cool.
Do you know any of the Barry team at all?
Some of them.
Do you know?
Only some of
Do you know
them.
a sergeant called Sergeant Jake Rolnick?
Yes.
Oh, you know him. I don't get on with him.
I've seen videos of him online and stuff like that.
Oh, probably
Yeah,
you.
it's where
is it?
he detained me under section 1 of pace. He said, "Why are you filming our cars?" And he just jumped on me.
Are you the Gwent auditor?
Yeah, that's me.
You when I was in Penarth police station before. I think that might be one of your first videos. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There was a guy who come out and detained you for section 1 pace search for fireworks or something, wasn't it?
What was his name now?
he was on my
it's a
team.
pity-
We
was
all
he?
laughed at him because we said, "Why have you done that?"
Fireworks?
Yeah, it was a bit silly.
Was it
wasn't it?
fireworks or something like that?
Yeah, illegal
Something like that.
fireworks, stolen articles,
Yeah,
section
something
1.
like
Yeah. So
And you never had any fireworks?
nope. I don't know why. I don't know why they use
that's
section
the
1 at Barry
Yeah,
either.
you did, yeah. Search for fireworks.
I think it's just quite new. When you're new, you don't know everything. It's just.
I thought, for
Well,
goodness
Jake
sake, fireworks.
Rolnick wasn't new though.
Oh, I don't really know that person. He's not on response, I think.
No,
So.
if they're going to hear about him, you're all in the same force, isn't you? So you're going to hear about him.
It depends what teams you're on.
South Wales Police, he's going to, because you're in different stations, you're still going to hear about him, aren't you?
You hear names, but you might not necessarily.
They're
know.
not going to know.
Well, your chief will be paying me out for that anyway.
Has he done that? Has he already?
It's going
For
through at the
which
minute.
one?
For the when
Fireworks.
Jake Rolnick, that was section 1 of
okay,
pace
for that
filming
one.
the cars.
Go to the job centre.
I know, he told me to go to the job centre as well. He did.
What happened with the firework guy? Nothing happened with that, did it?
No, I didn't. I ended up making an official complaint about that, and then he ended up being put on desk duty. I think it was. That's what I was told by the inspector. Told me that.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Not sure what the inspector's name was now. I know the one at Barry is Inspector Henderson. I don't know if he's still there now.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, they change a lot, don't they?
Because he was the duty inspector at Barry. Was Inspector Mark Henderson.
I won't know a lot because I've only just come. I've only been on response on that side of the city for 3 weeks. Well,
right.
3 weeks now.
So you might not know.
Yeah,
all
so
of
many
that, yeah.
teams. Was it 5 teams?
5 teams per area,
Hmm.
and then on top of that, in every area you will have like an MPT team. You'll have there's other specialist departments.
Well, he is to the Barry neighbourhood team. Yes.
Yeah, so you have quite a few, and then if you imagine like Cardiff is split into like Barry, Cateys, Penarth, Cardiff Bay, Keighley. It's a lot then. And
And
you lose track of who.
if you're on opposite teams to a team, you barely know them, do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough then.
It's not too bad. Is it quite good then, the 110?
Yeah, I think yeah, it's fair enough. Fair bit of money off it, to be fair. But
Is that just off ad revenue and stuff like that?
well, for me, I only usually average about £300 a month.
It's not bad, just for videos.
It's not much though, really.
It's not bad.
It pays for my travel, really, but apart from that.
Because the really popular guy is Auditing Brittany.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like,
DJ Audits as well now.
Who's the most popular one now? I thought it was.
AB's still the biggest channel, but
I've seen DJ on TikTok, I think.
yeah, I've met DJ a couple of times now. Because I was out with him for St George's Day and DJ Media as well.
yeah.
Marty Blackborough.
They probably get quite a lot, don't they?
Yeah, they get more than I do.
Following. Yeah.
He gets a lot more than I do. Mine looks like just nothing compared to him.
You want to do the exploring more.
So if you get paid for it, does that so like you know like we've got to do data protection and stuff like that. So if I did auditing now, and I started getting paid to it, does that mean I'm a data handler then?
No, because you're still not part of an organisation. You're still, and it comes under the journalistic exemption as well, because it's public interest.
Because you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's classed sort of as a personal household use.
Yeah.
So it still comes under the GDPR exemption.
What's that?
Classed as a hobby.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
Because you're not doing it on behalf of a business. You're doing it as an individual. So it's still classed.
My high school mate does like animal photography. He thinks of himself as like a bit of a Steve Irwin, but photography and filming, right? I think it's like Ewan Wilson adventure films or something like that. He makes his is like peaks and troughs. I guess his has got to be quite specific, isn't it? So he's like sometimes he makes a fair bit of money from like how many times people click on his videos, but then I think most of his revenue comes from like selling like the photos that he does and stuff like that. Do you get any of that? Like you can sell your videos to like...
I do that with my drone.
Yeah.
I take it like over the countryside, things like that, and sell it as stock.
Yeah.
Sell it to a stock agent.
Yeah.
And then people buy it.
Yeah.
And use it as whatever.
So that'd be like a separate revenue then, wouldn't it?
Separate revenue, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I just sell it as stock, and sometimes you see a stock video in someone's YouTube channel. They're doing a story about a haunted woodland.
Yeah.
And they'll buy the stock.
Yeah.
Of a flying over woodland in the mist.
Yeah.
Right, and you get revenue back.
So say if I used one of your stock videos then, right, and I put it on one of my videos, so say if I had like 1 million followers and I had like, I don't know, 500,000 views on that video, but I've used your stock video, would you get royalties from that video or anything like that?
No,
I don't know how any of this works, so it was interesting.
Because you bought it, you've paid like 20 pence for it.
And that's mine then, is it?
And then it's yours to use, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right,
All right.
As long as you pay for it, then...
Yeah. I think you pay about 20 pence.
Oh,
you don't make it. I don't make any money from it.
Yeah.
But I just do it as a hobby.
Oh, fair enough.
Ad revenue's a bit different because you're not getting paid directly. People are paying you to advertise on your videos, so it's not like you're not earning money for the videos. You're earning money for advertisers to use.
You know the exploring, is that like the urban exploring thing when they go into abandoned places?
Yeah, that's it.
I follow a Facebook page of abandoned houses.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I do top abandoned places. That's my page for that. And
I do like old mansions and things, and everything's just the same.
Yeah, that's it. I want to do some abroad as well.
Cool,
and we do urban exploring as well.
Okay, cool.
That's why I say go and explore. So a friend of mine he's an auditor, mainly auditing Yorkshire, but he does he's got urbex in Yorkshire as well. So he's doing urbex in Yorkshire paranormal. So he does paranormal investigations, and he does abandoned buildings as well. So he's got auditing, paranormal and urbex.
Big commitment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Yeah, urbex.
More exploring than the auditing. Listen.
I noticed you're all catching on with the sort of auditing thing now, really.
Yeah.
I know in the past South Wales Police have detained me, but not anymore. Those days are past, I think.
I think policing's difficult enough, and I think it's been so it's been quite popular. So I think that helps for like cops to understand that. Right, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do, and that's what helps. So as much as there's like good and bad to auditing, the fact that it's gone popular has been a help, because if auditing wasn't so popular, I probably wouldn't have known about the powers and policies that we have around auditing or anything like that. So, you know, I could have easily been someone who made a mistake, but because it's so popular and people know about it, you tend to look at it and you go, so I can do that, or okay, I know I can't do that. Do you know what I mean? So double-edged sword. It's good and it's bad in a sense, but it's down to like personal preference, personal taste. Like if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it,
but then there's still police who know about it, yet they'll still abuse their powers with it.
Yeah, they probably should be police officers then, should they?
No. I mean, a lot of them, the Met's force has done a lot to combat that at the minute, because they've so many officers have got sacked at the Met recently over. They've reviewed all the complaints because they've been going right through them, and they've been chopping and cutting at the force to try and take away the bad element that's in the Met.
I don't think I told Sam.
And I've experienced that from going down to London, and I've experienced the Met's change in behaviour over the last year at least. Their change in behaviour is much better. They're a lot more professional.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like because it's got popular, it's like a bit of a training aid.
There was more personal stuff. You kind of guess what I mean.
It's better policing.
You go back, say if you go back over about a year and a half ago, using section 43 and things all the time.
Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
Because I was filming Hornchurch Police Station in East London, and they came out. They're like, right, you're going to be gloves straight on. You're detained under section 40. No, it's 47 of the 47A of the Terrorism Act, which they weren't authorised to use. So that has to be authorised by an inspector. And they searched me anyway. I got paid out for that one.
Oh yeah.
So. But yeah, no, she got sacked for stalking her boyfriend.
That's why I don't get. That's why so away from auditing now. That's why in my job I think about like, you know, when doesn't matter like whatever offence. So let's take X offence. Think of whatever offence. Say you get people that sometimes fight back against cops, and I think there's no point. Just if the cops are in the wrong, let it happen and just sue them.
Exactly.
And I don't understand why people fight coppers, because then you do get yourself into trouble then, and it doesn't help them, doesn't help the coppers. But then that's why the legal process is good. That's why I think everyone should just follow a legal process. You know, if cops are doing bad, take them to court.
I mean, my friend Kev, auditing Yorkshire, he was just like, he got arrested for taking pictures of marked police cars that were parked on the pavement where. There was literally, he had it on video of a woman with a pushchair having to go on the main road to have to go around them. And he was like, this is bad, I'm going to report this to West Yorkshire Police. The inspector comes out, does the same thing, parks his van on the pavement, blue lights on, and then he's like, right, you're causing harassment, alarm and distress, and he grabs him, twists his arm and drags him inside the station.
Probably not the best practice to have.
And he was like, you're making a big mistake, you're making a big mistake, your inspector, and he's like, he didn't care, he just dragged him in anyway.
Yeah. But well, as long as it's getting better, that's the main thing, isn't it?
But the custody sergeant, he said, hang on, what did you arrest him for? He's like, no, let him go. But after like less than an hour.
So. Well, that's what custody are there to do. They're there to look after the welfare of whoever comes in, not get involved in the investigation. If they think an arrest is unlawful, then they should be saying, well, no,
they're not going to authorise it.
Yeah, that's their job. That's their job. So it's the main thing for them.
Because I spent 3.5 hours in a cell. That's still ongoing at the minute. Where all I was doing was filming. They tried to get me under these bylaws. I read the bylaws. They couldn't tell me what bylaw I'd been suspected of breaching. So I said, until you can, I'm not willing to give you my details. And they said, right, you're under arrest. And then they put me in the back of the van, took me 20 minutes away to the custody suite.
Yeah. Did they tell you what the bylaws were?
No, they retrospectively arrested him. For the breach of the bylaw.
It was only whilst I was in custody that they sort of made it up. And then I still got charged.
You got charged with it?
Yeah.
And the
instructed a police officer, that's what they tried to get me with.
Is he an inspector? Not an inspector.
No, he's a DC, I think. Yeah, DC.
He's committed perjury to the court by stating that he clearly stated the breach of the specific bylaw.
Oh, okay.
Which he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And we think
it's a pet peeve of mine because I spent a bit of time in the investigation department. If people aren't accurate in their statements, it just ruins the whole case.
Oh, it's like...
It goes to police officers, it goes to witnesses, it goes to
We've been to the court twice.
What's that?
We've been to the court twice.
Well, you could get them. Anyone who lies in an official statement can get them for perjury.
They can do, but it's like I'm just sort of speaking in the sense of like if I mean I've had cases that run over like a year. And if something runs over a year, there's a lot of work involved in that, and I've got to spend a lot of man hours and time, putting that together. And then, when stuff goes to court, sometimes people might say, oh, well, you might find inaccuracies or something like that, and you just think, why can't people just be honest? Because it'll all get found out in the end. It all gets found out.
Well, we think they've lost their footage, their body cam footage.
Yeah.
That's strange, yeah. Because it all should go to like a central.
But they were recording. I even asked them. They said they were recording. I said, make sure you're recording now. And then as soon as it went to court for the plea hearing, and they said they got no footage.
Oh.
So, and that's what I
we
understand.
have got the footage.
Okay, yeah. Oh, like as in of the interaction.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's all evidence, isn't it?
But then, when they arrested me, they took my cameras and switched them off. So I didn't have it from that point. There was things that were said by them when I was in the back of the van.
Okay. Yeah, the best practice is just record everything. That's the best practice.
But they were supposedly recording on their body-worn cameras. So I'm assuming, how could that footage go missing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, unless it was a technical, I don't know, that's the truth, but I don't know, unless it was a technical error or something. I mean, these cameras are horrendous.
Well, they've got the ones where they've got because they're firearms, they've got the ones on their caps like that.
We used to have Axon, they were like the square.
Yeah,
they were better, they were so much better.
Really
These, right, I've had it before, right, I did a shift in town, and it was a group of lads, they'd come over from somewhere happening, and they'd come down and they'd ended up in a fight with the bouncers, and they'd all kicked off. We'd all turned up, we didn't know what had happened, right? They didn't want to say anything. Bouncers were like, oh, we're not interested, we just want them gone. They go away. Happy days. No one wants to say anything. No one's hurt. Okay, fine. There's a bit of a rumble. No one's taking it personally. Everyone wants to go home. Amazing.
Well, some nights when you've got when it's like New Year's Eve or something, you can use. Usually there's a section 35 in place on times
There usually
like
is on weekends as well.
On weekends.
For us, but they were going to go anyway. What's the point? They were being amicable. They weren't being nothing like that. And I thought, well, that's fine. But they come back and they were kicking off. And then I turned up and they'd recognised me. I was like, lads, come on. You said you were going home.
Oh, that's
I was like, come on, you'd had a fight there before, just go home. Anyway, they all kicked off. I tried using this, wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work. Battery ran out. So I'm sat there going, pop, and then you get that sound where it depletes and it goes do off. So I was like, no way, come on, please. Because I could see him going up and up and up. And then lo and behold, I get hit in the face. And luckily, because it's town, there's CCTV around, but say imagine you're out in the sticks and something like that happens and this doesn't work.
So really you need a power bank constantly plugged into it.
Yeah, these are terrible.
Well, someone slapped you in town?
Yeah, these batteries are
Luckily we saw the CCTV, which was
They're worse though, isn't they, in town? They're all fucking...
I think when people have drink and, whatever else, it makes it worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's still on.
I mean, this will last about 6 hours, I think. That will.
I think
Has anyone tried robbing your hat before?
No, never. No, that never.
What has that happened?
No, it never happened to me. No.
I think if we wore baseball caps, it would be a lot more.
Sometimes you do. Yeah.
I'm surprised when cops wear those, they don't blow off. Because when it's windy, especially.
Yeah. I think they're quite. You can just tighten. Well,
yeah, I've done that, but the wind's still going like woof like that sometimes. So. And then you got a lot of especially firearms officers. They have all the kit on them as well, so they got like the earpiece and the body cameras, things like that.
And it hurts, trust me, I know that.
Yeah.
I would show you, but you don't want to come shooting.
No.
Minus the 6 these guys got in their lockers. The minus the 6 of them they got in the lockers.
I think if you stick by that rule, you won't go too far wrong as a cop.
So if you did see an officer doing something wrong, if you saw a colleague doing something wrong, you would report it.
I've done it before. not necessarily even wrong.
You're local.
Sometimes
I'm
you
local,
can see
yeah.
So what's generally the people's
someone might be getting a bit
opinions
you
about
just
this
get in
place?
between. You say, okay, right, I think
opinion.
you go as
What
most people,
about
you need to step
them
out.
living here?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if it goes over that threshold,
No, not you, I know. I mean, just generally
In general, I don't know. I don't
That's
really
it.
talk to many people, to be fair, buddy. But welcome anyway.
Nice. Respect. Nice one, bro.
Respect, brother.
Nice
Safe.
one. Take care.
Sorry.
Ciao, guys.
Ta-da. No, they're starting to disperse now, are they? Yeah, they're dispersing now. Alright then folks, I think we're going to end off this video. GoPro's been running on a while now. Thank you everybody for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Also hit that bell button to stay notified, and we'll see you all in the next one.